Number one, not listening.
Holding back on the communication.
Communication.
Not communicating.
Communication.
Communication.
Yeah.
Communication is key. And if you're not listening or you're not engaged or wanting to know about the person you're dealing with or dating, then what's the point of even beginning to try to be with someone?
Or being too selfish, or thinking too much of themselves, and not also tending to the needs of the other.
It's such a problem. Either people feel that they shouldn't say something, or they don't need to say something when they actually should. It's better to talk.
Honesty, communication.
We are in need of each other in the sense of being partners, working together, a helper. Especially, I always look back in the creation of Adam and Eve, how God created the woman to be a helping hand for Adam. I think that's a great story in the sense of, and a reality that really we can be a helping hand to each other to do what we need to do in life, whether it's to take care of children or the jobs that we do, encourage one another. I think that's important, to be there for one another, because life can be hard when we don't have somebody.
The changing for the other, part, or expecting the other part to change.
People go into relationships sometimes for the wrong reasons. Sometimes it's to fill a void, sometimes it's by fear of not being alone, of not having children, whatever the fear may be. But I think the biggest mistake a lot of times is that people go into relationships for the wrong reasons. Therefore, the relationship is doomed from the start.
I definitely think that people do not discuss that much inside of a relationship. I mean, you're doing your things, I'm doing mine, and we don't even have time to come and just stop for a second, sit down and say, okay, what do you think about this? What do you think about that?
Not taking the time to know yourself. Take the time to be alone, not jump on a relationship to another.
Insecurity, and they forget why exactly they are in the relationship. What are their goals? Why are you in the relationship? Where you guys are going. I think it's something a lot of people don't ask themselves.
Sometimes people get into relationships too fast. And the reason why I say that is I notice now more and more with my friends that are married or having kids or whatever, they were friends for a long time first.
Half of the communication is listening, right? So I mean, they're not really listening to you, are they? If they're just assuming that, this is the type of person you are, this is what you wanted, and I gave it to you, and why aren't you happy? And so I think a lot of people don't. They listen but don't hear.
They don't accept. Listen.
Yeah.